Hey guys, as always, thanks for stopping by. Well, it's happening. Last video I talked to you about how the Virginia red flag law, that's the one that just passed the Virginia Senate and is now headed to the Virginia House to be voted on. Well, we discussed how I believe it has implications for all of us. And literally 24 hours later, more red flag laws are being proposed in other states. I'm going to get two of those states on your radar today. This video is brought to you by you guys. Good job, y'all. If you feel the Second Amendment movement is as important as I do, consider getting yourself subscribed. And if you don't mind giving me a big thumbs up, that lets YouTube know to share it with other people. Thanks for all of that. It really is a help. All right, red flag laws, they are all the rage right now. I'm going to tell you about two states that have introduced this nonsense, and then I'll have my question of the day at the end for all y'all. At first, say it ain't so. Tennessee. Within hours of the Virginia law passing their Senate, that's in Virginia, Tennessee has not one but two bills that have been introduced. This one gets a little bit muddled, but here's an overview first. Tennessee State Senator Sarah Kyle, who looks like she asks to speak to the manager every time she goes out to eat, she's introduced a Senate Bill 1807, and it is a whopper. 10 full pages. I'll put a link to this bill, this one and all the other ones from today. I'll put them all down below. The law is typical red flag. Again, I'm going to use the word nonsense. If someone poses a harm to themselves or others, then the courts get involved and instantly an individual's Second Amendment rights are taken away. The second bill is word for word the same. We're still in Tennessee, but it's in the House, and it's sponsored by Knoxville's own Gloria Johnson. It's House Bill 1873, and it is also unconstitutional. Again, it's the same bill word for word. Both bills have been pre-filed, but not yet assigned to committee. Now, the opposition has already started. Hamblen County Sheriff Esco Jarnigan has already made public statements. Sheriff Jarnigan has said, quote, "I'm a strong supporter of the Second Amendment, and I do not feel comfortable taking someone's gun." Close quote. So things are hopping here in Tennessee. The news has picked it up, and some people are starting to talk about it. And also, that's got to be the best name ever for a Southern sheriff, Esco Jarnigan. Next state, Mississippi. Senate Bill 2055 has been introduced. It is full-blown, again, red flag garbage. And get this. This is literally the opening statement of Bill 2055. The bill is designed, quote, "to create a process by which a person's right to possess firearms can be restrained," close quote. It's like they literally have typed it out. Hey, we know that you have rights given to you by your creator, but MISSISSI, we don't give a rat's patootie about the Constitution, IPPI. Scary times, my friends. This bill has been referred to the Judiciary Committee. Again, there's going to be a link to that one as well down below. That's the Mississippi bill. Now, this is just the beginning. There's already others being filed in other states. There's a lot of stuff going on, but, and this is a big but, the judiciary review of the red flag laws, it's incomplete. These laws will go to court. There's a little bit of case law on the books right now, Indiana and Connecticut, and of course there's the big one with Dick Heller and Washington, D.C. back in 2008. But as of now, I believe that many of these new red flag laws will be challenged. And I do hope that we're just a couple years away from a Supreme Court ruling. It's weird to say this, but I do trust on some level, I do trust the Supreme Court when it comes to the Second Amendment. All right, here's my question of the day for all y'all. We talk a lot about being involved and making full grassroots efforts to strengthen the 2A movement. I've mentioned before that I like to talk to representatives, especially at the state level. They are easily accessible, and in a constitutional republic, I think it matters to interact with our state congressmen and women. But every time I mention that, the Cheetos Dust Special Forces, they go off in the comment section saying that it's time, the time for talk is all over. And then I get called a traitor and a pacifist, and I get called a liberal and a Democrat. It's all down there, all of it. It's like 90% patriots having a great discussion and 10% hate speech calling me a rainbow warrior. So, at the risk of getting called more names, I do email representatives. Short, concise emails with only one point. That's one thing that I do. Now, let me ask you, what is your experience with reaching out to your state legislators? Have you found it to be effective or maybe not? Which one is it? Let me know down below. Let's all have a conversation. I really do. I'm kind of stopping right there, but I really do, and I believe this. I believe that America is a great place to live. I mean, I really do. I believe we've got good days ahead. It's funny to kind of feel trepidatious, if that's the right word, in saying that in 2020, but people get upset when you say that America's amazing. America's amazing. I have unlimited hot water right over there. I can turn on faucets, hot water, smooth roads. I don't have to worry about friggin' Canada invading me. Things are going well here, and I do believe we have good days ahead. That's how I see it. What do you think? Leave me a comment down below. I'm Johnny. Let freedom ring. Bye.